Hello, this is John Kielec, and I'm the admin and Forex and crypto trader for the Daily Net Pay, which is a cashback advertising opportunity with referral commissions, but also the main part of the Daily Net Pay is the private trade shares. Now, I have retired from network marketing, which I have done well over 25 years. And, you know, these days, I just don't want to join any more opportunities. I have owned my own opportunities in the past. I still run few. Daily Net Pay is one of them. But now I have switched to trading Forex and cryptocurrencies. I have done this, you know, I kind of got into Forex a couple years ago. I did trade successfully commodities in the past many years ago. So I do know about trading and what it involves, and it does involve risk. But today, what you are about to watch, and you know, maybe you want to read what's going to be presented, but most of you will be watching this video because this is a very special presentation. And just what you are seeing right now, man versus robot. I have been looking for many different or options. Can a robot substitute a man? Can a machine do robotic Forex trading? If it can it be successful, and how successful? So this is what this this video is going to be all about, because I am doing a 30-day test on several opportunities. One is the SSL software, and the other one is Hyper Growth FX, which I follow. Now, you're going to hear both of them, and you're going to find out my personal opinion, my personal experience, and you're going to see the $1,000 trade, which it's actually over $1,000 in profits today. And today, it's March 19th, 2019. All right, so once again, what you are seeing, man versus robot. Automated or robotic Forex trading. Who wins more, man or robot? And like I said, SSL software, it's a fully automated Forex trading, and this SSL stands for Silver Star Live. Many of you maybe heard of it. There's over 7,000 members are using it. There are good opinions, and there's some, you know, so-so opinions. And you're going to learn through my experience as I am testing, is the software very reliable? What does it do? And does it produce profits? The second one you're going to hear about is the Hyper Growth FX. Now, this is very similar what I am doing with Daily Net Pay and its private trade shares, because I trade and I allow members to purchase private trade shares, and I pay up to 150% return per one private trade share, up to 0.5% daily. And I said up to. It can range from anywhere 0.1% up to 0.5%. And that is a real profit from trading Forex and cryptocurrencies. And of course, I do the presentations at the end of each week, live presentations of all the trades that I have done. Is it a profit or a loss? Everybody sees. And I even do once in a while special live trades where anybody can attend by special request, and I show what I do. But I do not teach how to trade Forex or cryptocurrency, because trading, it does take risk, it does take planning, and it does take you know, learning lots about it. All right, so let's get to the presentation. All right, what you are seeing in here is the Daily Net Pay Private Trade Shares presents, and I already mentioned this, man versus robot. And this is what you are about to find out through my experience, through my personal trading and robotic trading, and who is going to win. So let's examine, test, and view the results. But before we get there, I just want to update my Daily Net Pay Private Trade Share members. Okay, the headline in here, and through my many updates in the last few months, I said coming in April 2019, and the headline says reaching the millionaire status in 3 to 5 years, and then sharing that income among all active Daily Net Pay Private Trade Shares members based on how many active PTS is private trade shares, each DNP is Daily Net Pay member owns. All right, so this is a question mark. After what you are about to hear is, are we going to link hypergrowth FX with Daily Net Pay and invest about 20% of all private trade shares purchased by Daily Net Pay members? Okay, well, this is where the results, this is where the tests come in before I even do, because I consider when you buy private trade shares, we are a team. We are like a family. It's your money, it's my money, it's our money. We work together. I do the hardest part. I check I study the markets. I do the risk. I do the trading. I do everything. You just simply invest and put your faith in me. But as you know, my name is John Kielec. I've been online for well over 25 years. I have dependable opportunities that made a lot of money. Many thousands upon thousands of members have earned money. So, I am not some newbie. I'm well known, and you can take it or leave it because the rest is up to you. So the Daily Net Pay private trade shares, this is where we invest 40% of private purchased private trade shares, and that goes into real trading account. Okay, I also do the crypto Bitcoin trading, where 20% of all private trade shares go into that. We have brokers. Now, hypergrowth, I was thinking putting 20% of private trade shares into that, but we have a question mark because I am following, and you're going to hear the rest. But also, what I say through my advertisements in Daily Net Pay, nobody will lose. All earn. You don't have to sponsor. You don't have to advertise. You don't have to do much whatsoever. It's the #1 becoming passive income, because you will earn even if I have losing trades, because the private trade shares, we have a reserve fund. I don't put all the private trade shares investments that come in, the shares that the members buy goes into one account. No, that's a bad planning, and I've never in my life put all of my eggs in one basket, so to speak. So we do have a private trade share reserve fund, which 20% of all private trade shares purchased. It's like an income protection. It's like an income insurance in case we have a losing week. So you will still get paid. Now, if you just check out dailynetpay.com, you will know what I'm talking about. But this video is about something else. Coming in April 2019, okay, well, you got 3 question marks. I told you about the latest FX software that I am testing to add to the Daily Net Pay private trade shares. I have purchased the software. It's not cheap. It's got a monthly maintenance cost. And all I can say is not for everyone, as it requires technical knowledge to set up. It took me many hours to learn it, to set it up, and to get it working. It is working, and you're going to find the results today. Now, in here, I got some videos, and you can click on that video if you want to learn more about it. If you're interested, you know, that is entirely up to you. The next thing I am following, the Daily Net Pay private trade shares will be linked with Hypergrowth FX. And I said 20% of all purchased private trade shares will go in here. This is not 100% in stone yet, okay? I'm always want to add automation so I don't have to do the hard work. But, you know, even Forex market, you can automate it without any kind of software by placing, you know, profit taking, stop losses, entering a trade at certain price, exiting. So automation already exists there. But seeking out the best markets, when to enter, and you know, coming out as a winner with a profit, this is where a lot of traders are, or not a lot of traders, well, would be a lot of traders, but this is where some traders are turning to. If there could be a software that could seek out the market, that could enter the market, produce a profit, and exit. Okay, and this is something I've been testing that for over a year now, and truly the last thing I came to the software that, you know, I'm going to be talking about, you're going to see those results. But there's another, I said Hypergrowth FX, it's somebody else is doing very similar thing what I am doing, but in the Hypergrowth FX, you've got to open your own personal brokers, and they have few traders that that professional do. The only one thing is when you scroll down this website, you're gonna see more. You can learn more. The videos are excellent, and you know, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, and this is very possible with Forex trading. This is something that I am doing with Daily Net Pay and private trade shares. Something, okay, but it's not exactly, because with Daily Net Pay, private trade shares, you don't need your own broker. You don't have to get verified. You don't need $5,000 to $10,000 account to open it. I give you, you can buy $20 private trade shares in Daily Net Pay, and that's all it takes to get you started. Once again, I'm not going to get into detail about Daily Net Pay. You can just go to dailynetpay.com. You'll find out all about it. But this video is totally about something about the software that I'm talking about. But once again, Hypergrowth FX, okay, I have been following them. And I'm very cautious. I'm a aggressive trader, but I'm also a very cautious trader. Depends how the markets present themselves, depends the global events, depends what's happening globally, because that's what drives the prices. This is how the Forex market works. It's controlled by the biggest banks in the world. Any global news, anything that happens globally, it changes the prices. They can even go up or down. Every time I sit and trying to talk, it's hard. But anyways, I'm not a smoker. Very healthy. But anyways, but the hypergrowth, what I'm talking about, is a system that a person just like me, he's got a couple professional traders, and they trade. You have to open your own accounts with a broker, and they take over the account, so they cannot steal your money or anything like that. But there's one drawback, okay? A few weeks ago, they lost about 50% of their account. That's thousands of dollars. I know Forex trading is risky, but I would never risk a 50% of the balance of my Forex account. That is a little crazy because, you know, say for example, we have $100,000 account with Forex broker and all of a sudden we lose 50% of our $100,000. That's $50,000 gone. That is a big, big loss. You know, I'm more maybe on a conservative side. We do have stop losses, and my limits, you know, for losing a trade, like a $50,000 trade, my stop loss would be around $500 to $600 maximum, and that's it. Not say 25,000, half of that account what I'm trading. So they're saying there are professional traders, and just this week, one trader got 0.1% loss. I mean, the other trader got 3.6% winnings. Well, to me, it seems like there's something missing in there. It's not adding up. It's kind of risky. So the hyper growth being linked with daily net pay is at the big question mark, because instead of putting that 20% of all private trade shares, well, let's see what the robot can do. Let's see what I can do. But once again, this is the site if you want more information in there, and you can click on some links. Maybe you want to be interested in that stuff. That is up to you. All right. I'm going to tell you what's happening this week so far this week, and it's only Tuesday, but we had $1,000 day today. Actually, it was well over $1,000. And this is the four pairs that I trade. British pound against New Zealand, British pound against Japanese yen, British pound against USD, and USD CAD, USD dollar against Canadian dollar, okay? The way I have my own math plan, I'm just going to get a drink. And what we are doing, the way I work, I get certain signals. Usually I follow Bollinger Band, and I got a few other things. Where you see these points at the bottom or top, this is where we enter. Okay, and it's been quite successful. And I do the London break, which is another direction, another system that I use. And you can see this in these yellow stuff. And basically, when it breaks out above here, it's going to go up. When it breaks below, it's going to go below. But sometimes it can go both. You know, having your own system, having your own strategy, it takes time to develop it. It takes time to learn the charts. It takes time to test it over and over again. And once again, in here, see, like in here, this was a London daybreak, and all of a sudden it broke down here. So we did purchase over here, and this was nice profit. But we only got a profit to about here. Okay, but then the market retraced when it went up. This was another next day, okay, broke above here, so there was another nice profit. Then we took it back and went above the Bollinger Band. We went short. So, you know, I have certain methods that work great for me, and I use that, and this is how I earn excellent living doing this, and this became part of private trade shares. So once again, here today was pretty wild market in USD Canadian dollar. Okay, look at it started off over here. This is the box, and what happened? We got a signal to buy to go short over here. Well, you know, the trend is your friend. We got in here. We made a little bit of money in here, but that was kind of like this thing was in the box, in the channel. Then the channel went above the trend, okay, because the blue line was above the trend, then it didn't go over here, it turned red, and all of a sudden dropped down, okay? So you can see, we got a signal to go down, for prices to go down, so we made several $100 in here, and we exited, but the exit was didn't take us all the way down. But when it did go way down at the bottom of the Bollinger Band, we got in here, and we kind of went 50% this way, retracement. And again, we earned some good cash. So, and you know, this is Owenda, this is actual broker in here. It's same thing, it's same charts as over there. I like to use the other charts. There was a small trade in here, and you know, so far it's only Tuesday, and we are into some great profits. Okay, now I am going to show you, all right, the software. Now it's probably going to log in, okay? Just give it some time in here, okay? Because, you know, it takes a couple minutes to get in, because if I don't use the software, what happens, it just logs out. Okay, so it's just connecting. This is the software that I am using, Silver Star Live, SSL, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, and FX Choice is our second broker for Daily Net Pay private trade shares. Now, these are the 7 markets, okay? How this thing works, how this software works, okay? You can see it's running, okay, Benjamin, it's the software. We are with Benjamin Market Watch. There are 7 markets, 2, 4, 6, 7. These are the markets that they recommend, there are settings, and these are the markets that are automatically trading. Okay, I'm just going to enlarge one of the screens. So this is Euro USD, it's 1 minute chart, and you can see Benjamin, that's the software, SSL Benjamin, and it's running. Right now, there is no trades. You can see, you know, this is our true balance, 4,002, you know, this and that, and what we have in here. And we started this account with $3,000, just a little over $3,000 in Bitcoin a few days ago. But anyways, in here, to figure out the software, like I say, to download it and to get it working, get it set up, it's quite a thing. If you're not techie, don't try it, okay? If you have tried and they couldn't do it, I almost gave up too. But I don't give up easily. But anyways, when I click on Benjamin, okay, this software, there's a little guy in here. Okay, let's click on this. Okay, this is the software setup. This is where I'm talking about. You can set the software to a high risk, low risk, and they give you special recommendations for every week for the next week. Like, you know, you get a text message or a telegram, cell message or email to change few of these settings. Basically, the one setting is the minimum percentage, 80%. And that is very conservative. When I mentioned in my other video last week, I was testing this with 40%, okay? And this is where, based on a demo account last week where I was testing the software, $10,000 demo account, and I had set this at 40%, and even I tried at 50%. We had, in 3 days, over $800 in profit with a demo account. Now, there was a lot of, there was more winners than losers, but it came pretty close. There's a lot of trades because this minimum percentage was in higher risk. They don't recommend going to that. 80% is what they recommend. And this is what I have done today based on 80%. And I'm not going to get into all these other things because you will not understand, or at least those who are not trading, and I'm trying to explain what I'm getting to. Don't worry about the rest of the setting. But I'm just talking about the percentage. This is being pretty conservative. So, the risk is medium to low. And that's what I have traded today. And when you hear this noise, that's the software is already working. It's searching and whatever. So these are the 7 trades that are thing. The next thing, what you see in here, Benjamin, okay, auto trading, okay, right now it's not auto trading. What I'm going to click on this, auto trading. The auto trading just been turned on. That does not mean that we're going to get into automated trading. The automation, the software will seek out, but, the automation, I just temporarily turned it off before I started this webinar and this presentation, but now you can see when you look in here, see this little man in that arrow, it's automated. So when it does find a proper trade, a very profitable with 80% of chance of, coming a profit, there's still 20% of chance of losing, okay, it will start trading automatically for me. Doesn't matter if I have my computer off, if I'm gone, and if I leave this thing on, this thing will just keep on working. How does it work? What kind of profits does produce? Like I said, last week demo, 3 days with $10,000 demo account, setting the percentage at 40 to 50%, which is high risk. It produced over $800. But this does not mean that's going to happen each and every time. Please be aware, there is a risk. Trading is a risk. You can lose your money, but also what I have talked to several people, and the higher your account gets into, say you start out with $5,000 or $10,000 and goes into $50,000, your risk will become a lot higher. And there's few things that kind of, got me in the question when you put it into the high risk. Keep it at 80%, as I suggested, is great. But going in, you want more trades, more profit, well, then you have to risk more. And is it worth it? Well, that's something I cannot answer you, okay? But it worked fine as a demo account, but there's also several people, what I said, I have contacted them, they said, well, John, I got into this higher income, I wanted more trades per day, per week, I wanted more profits, and I had, $5,000 to $10,000 account, and all of a sudden I had $3,000 to $4,000 losses. And I go, ooh, that kind of hurts. Okay, because you never, stop losses. It's very important in here. Always 50%. If you have $10,000 account, trade only with 50%. Don't trade with $10,000 account. If the other $5,000, in case something happens, you get wiped out, you're still going to have $5,000 left. Keep on going, right? But when you go into that higher percentage, that's what can happen. And I learned that from, that's the kind of information I got from few traders who are using this software. All right, so it's got its ups and downs. All right, next thing, what I want to show you, okay, I'm just going to, so this is the software, I'm just going to put it down. You can see that, our balance and this stuff like that, and there's nothing being traded. When there's a trade, it will show up in here. And also, I love this choice. I love this because, not this one. I got to go to FX choice. FX choice. That's another broker. It's our second broker. And this is hedge fund account. Now, before we go into, we have account with Owenda. That's our standard account. All right, and we have lots of money in there. We've been trading that for for a while now, but that's not a hedge fund account. FX, it's a hedge account. What is the difference between two? Okay, FX Choice, it's a hedge fund account, which means you can purchase, say for example, let's go in here, what I've done today. We get in the market right at the bottom over here. Okay, it got it's below the Bollinger Band. Well, what goes up must come down. What's way down, it's got to go up. Follow the trend, many other indicators, use your own strategy, whatever. I got mine, but I thought, I got in here. Well, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the Goji, and the system in here said, okay, it's time for it. It's going to come down. But anyways, I missed this. I got a little bit of profit in here. Then then it was trading some in here. I went up. Okay, so there was one trade way up here. Prices kept falling down. I got another trade over here. I got another trade over here. It eventually got way down here. I had 4 losing trades. But what I've done, I bought 4 trades, okay, 4 different entries. One over here, one here, one here, and one down here. This is what the hedging is about. In the other account, okay, with a standard account, you normally cannot do that. I can go for one trade for prices go up, and I can go with another trade for prices go down. We can hedge against each other pair. So what happened when in this USD Canadian dollar, when the prices still go up, this trade way down here earned very little money, but got into the profit. Well, as the prices kept going, the trade number 2 over here got hit. Got another profit. Actually, I kept this one because the more it goes up, the higher the profit's going to be. The second one got hit and started producing profit. The third one got hit and started producing profit. So usually, sometimes, even these 3 were already profit. This was a major. If I had an open trade over here, this one got in first and the prices went way down. Well, this was the most losing trade. But we had 3 trades below that one, which produced profit. And in case, if the prices went back down again, exit the trade, and these 3 trades would make a little bit more of a profit, which would take care of that losing account, of that one losing trade. So this is like called hedging. All right, so you can go against, and you can kind of like stock up the trade one on top of each other. Okay, and I have done that several times during the day today. So that's the difference between hedging. A hedging account allows you more trades. You can do whatever you want. You can go up or down. You can go against each other. If you can figure out the profit, you can figure out your plan. If it becomes profitable, if in case you're going for prices down, but price goes against you, you can buy the opposite way, offset the price, and so on. Like, there's different type of combinations. I'm not going to get into details about that because this is not the video about it, but that's what hedging is all about. Now, remember I showed you in there 7 pairs were automated. Okay, in this market watch, see this? USD Canadian, GBP USD, and GBP Japanese Yen, and GBP NSD. CNO went down. Okay, let me just put that into one. See, these four are exactly in here. This is where I know these 4 trades, these markets, I trade. I personally trade that. All right? When you go into the silver and we go into our other trades, see those trades in there? 2, 4, 6, 7. These are different. And these are usually, you have, a 2-minute chart and 1-minute charts. This is where I know the software is doing its part. I'm doing my part. Now, I'm going to show you. This is the part that you are curious. This is the part that everybody's waiting for. This is the part where I said, okay, right at the beginning, man versus the robot. Actually, it's John Kielec versus the robot. Okay? I don't know. This is, this is what I'm calling, I guess, So let's examine this. Let's go into, we're going to close this market, and we're going to go into history of trades. Okay? All right, so I'm going to pull this thing right up. I'm going to cover, all right, history of trades. I started using FX Choice just a few days ago. Started off with the balance of 3,000. I put, 3,000 bucks worth of Bitcoin in here. We got a little bit of bonus, but despite that, never mind all of that. That is just up there. You can see the dates over here. And you can see all the dates, all the trades, and I'm going to show you. Today is 19th, and you can see this 19th. All these trades are done today. Okay? Today, like I say, look at this. Profit, $1,114.34. Now, what you see in here is both automation and man, which meaning me, John Kielec, the Forex trader. Now, I did prepare which ones are from automations, which are not. And I'm going to show you that right now. All right, so first of all, how's our week going for the private trade shares and daily net pay? That's going to end on March 22nd, which is this coming Friday. We still got, tomorrow's Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 3 days more of trading. So I think it's going to be a very good week. Maybe we can pull in another couple $1,000 days, just like we did today. Okay, first of all, Awenda. This is what's happening with a couple $100, $300 in profits in here. We had a little ouch in here, okay? We had that losing trade, but still put us ahead in here with Awenda. Let's go into the FX Choice, our second broker, the JKFX Trader versus SL Software, the Benjamin, the silver. What I call software Benjamin. It's called Silver Star Life, SSLL. That's what's there. SSL. Okay. Now in here, I'm going to show you this. See this green, and it's same thing in here. JKFX Trader, yellow. SSL Software Benjamin, green. All right, we had one trade in here, GBP NSD. The software produced $31.17. We had another one, USD Japanese Yen, produced $20.24. And we had one loss, NSD USD, $23.50. Okay? So, okay, let me just take a look. Yeah. All right, so they had 3 trades. What it boils down, I was going to mark this. So we had, the software produced 4 trades. 4 trades, which gave us profit of $31.17, $20.24, and also gave us $25 profit. Okay, So that was total of $76.41. The software had one loss over here, NSD, okay? NSD USD minus 23.50. So the software produced for today $51.41. Now, ladies and gentlemen, look all the other trades, okay? Look all the other trades. You can see some of these trades are $8.57, $35.34, $22, $26, $181, $72, $102, $29, whatever. Okay, the rest of the trades are my trades. I have traded. Today was a raining day. I was doing some stuff. I was just watching the markets. I was using the hedge fund, FX Choice. I did not use the software because I can trade with the software or without. This is how I do it. When I go into the FX trading, okay, see over here, I can close this. I pull up the charts and I can enter something. I'm not going to enter anything like that because I'm going to wait till tomorrow morning and I start trading. I start trading these 4 markets that I have, and this is my trading. When I go in here into the Silver Star Live, Benjamin's got 7 recommended. This is what their software. It's running, okay? These are the 7 markets. I have the software running. Nothing yet. No trades happen yet, but they will sometimes. Eventually, they're going to get in. This is automation. And the other thing, what I am showing you in here, all the other trades. So, the robot, 4 trades, 1 losing trade. The only losing trade I had, and it was right there. See this trade? $66.63. And ladies and gentlemen, it was my fault. My fault. Because I set the stop loss. This stop loss, it got placed, but I usually, when I get into the trade, and then right after I change the stop loss, I go to 50 pips, 50 points, anything like that. I didn't do it. I just had the standard stop loss of 25 pips, and got stopped out. If I did not get stopped out, that trade eventually turned to like $300 something, okay? But these things do happen, okay? And even to the best of us. I have done 45 trades today. 45 trades. This is what you see. I have, out of those 45 trades, I won 44 wins and that 1 loss. Okay, that only 1 loss. This is what you see. Green is the software. Losses are, I showed you which ones are loss. See the green one SD, that was the loss. So 44 trades, wins. Actually, 45 total trades, 44 wins, 1 loss. Now, what we're gonna say. Man versus the robot. Okay, who wins more, man or robot? Well, the examination, the testing continues because obviously this, I've been testing this software. It's very cautious. It's been set at 80%, and I'm going to show you that again when we go into this automation. No trades yet. Maybe it would be nice if this software, I will do a recording when you will see a software using hedging. Okay, oops, I just deleted the chart, but it's no big deal because I go back to Market Watch, and which trade was that? Euro USD, Euro, this. Okay, we got it pulled. NSD I deleted. NSD is there. euro. I just got to find which one, but anyways, doesn't matter. I'll just click on there and the chart will come back. But when let's enlarge one of the trades, okay, when I do buy, when a trade goes live, okay, automation kicks in, robots start doing, they might buy a trade over here. Okay, looks like up and down, so, you know, probably the price is going to go up. They might buy for prices go up. But say the prices go down. Then automatically the robot will buy another trade down here. Okay? And so we will offset the very first one, but eventually when the price goes up, this very first one is going to start earning money, and when it goes up here, this one is going to earn money as well. Or if the prices go up, okay, and all of a sudden the prices go up, the robot might decide to sell over here, go for prices down, and cancel this one out, or it will play somewhere in between, and this is hedging. Okay, there's many different variations, there's different things that I am not going to get into it, but this is how the hedging account is done. Okay, so this is what I am going to monitor. I paid for the software. I still have 25 days, and you know it's costly. It's almost $200 a month maintenance fee for the software. Plus, you have to set up these things. But for tomorrow, what I'm going to do, I'm going to change. Okay, let me just click on this. Tomorrow, I am going to do the test, and I'm going to change this to 70. I'm going to minimum percentage to 70. Actually, I'm going to do this right now. Okay, and I'm going to change this to 70. So today, everything else, lot size, I'm going to go 25. It's only 1 point difference. And okay, so I've changed the minimum percentage to 70, lot size 0.25, okay, and everything else will keep it the same. And let's see what happens tomorrow. Today, it's still Tuesday, okay, so what happened, don't worry about this time because this is European time. We'll see what the software is going to start doing tomorrow. Okay, so this is it. This is what I wanted to tell you. And like I say, you can refer to this side, you know, but like I say, well, let's see what the software does for an entire month. At the end of this month, I either continue with the software. To be honest, about hyper growth, having them traded, and putting 20% money in there, I don't think we're going to go with that because they have, I don't know what kind of professionals, maybe sooner or later they're going to ask me, John, can you trade for us, right? Because you can see 45 trades today, 1 loss, and, you know, 44 wins, $1,100 day today. So, you know, show something. I'm not saying I'm the best because, you know, I did have sometimes $700 loss in the trade. You know, you cannot win all the trades. I tried to be perfect today. I tried my hardest, right? And at one trade, I blew the stop loss. But anyways, you know, it's still a good trading day of more than $1,100 profits in one day. So I'm going to keep you updated how this man versus robot. Tomorrow set at 70%. We'll see what kind of results we get tomorrow. So, ladies and gentlemen, I thank you for watching, and until next time, God bless.